Hey everyone, and welcome to the video. I thought I'd do something a little bit different here. I mean, I've tried to do a lot of variety on YouTube in the past 3 years, but this is kind of a video that stands alone a little bit. I'm getting a little bit more personal. I tend not to get too personal on YouTube, but this one's, I mean, it's not really that personal, but for me, it's a little bit personal because I'm sharing a little bit about my life, sharing something that I've never really talked about or definitely not shown, and it's something that I collect. Now, it's not a big secret thing, or it's not an embarrassing thing or anything like that. It's movie ticket stubs. I've collected movie ticket stubs since 1996, and I just wanted to talk about. I wanted to show some of them to you, and just kind of have a conversation about collecting things. I collect jerseys. There are 60 jerseys to my left and 40 jerseys to my right. I know you can't see them, but they're on racks in front of me. I collect lanyards. Maybe I could do a video on that in the future if you're interested. So I'm going to be talking about movie ticket stubs in this video, but really the point of this is you guys. I can't message each one of you individually. The best thing I can do is make a video and ask you to comment down below in the comment section, and then that way I can read your answers. I'm curious to know what you guys collect. It doesn't have to be jerseys. It doesn't have to be lanyards or movie ticket stubs. If you collect pennies, or some people collect stamps. I don't know. It could be anything. I'm really curious what other people collect. There's not really a venue on the internet to go to see what other people collect. I'm sure there's a Reddit or a subreddit or something like that where people do talk about it, but I don't really go on Reddit that much, and I really don't have time to go do that. It's just easier if I just make a video and then the answers come to me, to be honest. And I just kind of wanted to talk about it. So this is the crate that I keep my movie stubs in, Bazinga. It's from that show. I don't even know the friggin' name of it. I watched the first 2 seasons, and then the laugh track drove me crazy, and I couldn't take it anymore, so I stopped watching it. This was a gift from someone about 10 years ago. So I still want to hold on to it, and ooh, look, you can see the light. No, it's not gonna work. Yeah, so I just use it to hold my movie ticket stubs. So I want to open this up and show you. I have over 500. Now, if you do the math, if every movie right now in Canada is $12.99 or $13.99 or something ridiculous. I think 3D is $15.99 or just something stupid. But if you average out that with inflation and stuff, we'll say the average movie is $7. 7 times 500 is a lot of money to spend on movies since 1996. So that's how long it's been since I started collecting. 1996 was the first time that I started collecting movie tickets, and most of my viewers are younger, so a lot of these movie ticket stubs are going to predate you. Some of these are older than you, which is a weird thing to say and a weird thing to admit, but you'll notice that there's baggies in here, and every baggie has the year written on it, so I have them completely separated by year. I'm a little OCD, I guess, when it comes to organizing, so everything has to be neat and tidy in its own section. But I have a couple of loose ones in here, and that's because, well, this is just from the other week. Jason and I went to go see 1917, and this is from 2018. I saw 2019. I saw one movie in the theaters last year. Some of these bags have 90, 100 movie stubs in them. So I went from seeing close to 100 movies in a year, in some years, to one. That comes a little bit with age. It comes with money and inflation. I mean, to go see a movie in Canada, where I live, if you go see a 3D movie, you're spending $15. If you want a pop and a popcorn, hey, guess what? That's another $15. Guess what? You just spent $30 to go see a movie in a theater in Fredericton, where I live. That's pretty poo, if I'm blunt, because they don't even have stadium seating. It's the old school flat seating. And it's just like there's just problems. I've been to that theater where the movies just don't start on time. The screen doesn't work. It's just not a good experience. So I'm not going to pay $30 to go see a movie at a crap theater. But I digress. Let's go through these. So this part might be a little bit boring, but I want to show you every single bag. Now, this is the bag. I've just labeled it 1996 to 1999. There are probably, I don't know, 5 or so. I'm going to take these out and show you what movies I saw back in the day, back in the 90s. But I just want to show you every bag I have for every year so you can get an idea of how many movies I went to every year. Most of you are probably going to find this part maybe a little bit boring, but I'm going to do it anyway. 2018, there's about, I don't know, 4 or 5 in here. And what I've done for every single movie stub is I wrote the name of the person. I don't know if you can see. Probably not. That says Brent right there, Dad. So every single movie that I went to, I wrote the name of the person or the names of the people that I went to the movie with on the back, so I know exactly who I went with. Seems like a silly thing to do, but again, kind of OCD, organization. So 2018, and these are in completely random order, by the way. 2014, there's probably about 20 in there. 2012, maybe 10. 2010, 20-ish. 2001, I would say maybe about 30 in this one. 2017, 15-ish. 2016, maybe 20. 2008, there's probably at least 50 in this bag. 2006, roughly 20. 2003, probably about 30. 2002, probably about 20. 2007, I think there's close to like 80 in this bag. This is, I think, one of the biggest bags. 2009, maybe 20. 2000, back when, well, this one says Vertical Limit. Empire Theaters used to be the main company for movies in Atlantic, Canada. They were bought out by Cineplex in the 7 or 8 years ago. Which is weird seeing the Empire Theaters name. Haven't looked at it in a while. 2006, there's probably about 25 in there. 2004, probably roughly 40. 2005, maybe about 20. 2015, there's 25 in there. 2013, 15. 2011, maybe about 25. I did count them up a while ago. A couple of years ago, there were over 500, so there's a lot. But let's get into this 1996 to 99. See what's in here. I do know the oldest one I have is 1996, and I know what movie it is, but I forget the others. So this one is August 17th, 1999, and it's Inspector Gadget. And the child cost, because I was technically a child at that time, apparently, $4.50. This is the oldest one I have, July 25, 1996. It's 2 people, and it was $10.98. Multiplicity, I know you can't, it's really faded, like super faded. I know my camera doesn't focus. It's really, really faded. But anyways, Multiplicity with Kevin Spacey, I believe, which is a weird first movie to go to in 1996. 1997, August 6th, $4.25. Air Bud. You guys remember that movie, Air Bud? April 24th, 1999, $8.50 for 2 children, or child. Baby Geniuses. I really don't remember that movie at all. July 1998, $5. Titanica in IMAX. I have no idea what Titanica is. 1998. This budget might have been in Montreal. Actually, I think it was. November 21st, 1999. Pokemon. December 28th, 1998. Mighty Joe Young. Do you remember that movie? It's been so long since I've seen that movie. July 4th, 1998, Thrill Ride in IMAX. This is probably the same IMAX theater as the other one, I think. Maybe even the date was the same. $6.50, IMAX. If you want to go see an IMAX movie now, you'd be paying $20 in Atlantic, Canada. And you'd have to drive all the way to Halifax to see it, because there ain't no IMAX theaters anywhere other than Nova Scotia, which is very unfortunate. So, yeah, I mean, this is kind of a ridiculous collection to have, and maybe even a ridiculous video to make, but I just figured that And there's probably a few or a couple people out there who might enjoy this, who are kind of like me and like to collect the odd things. So if you are one of those people, or maybe if you just have like just a general collection of, I don't know, it could be anything, shoes, like whatever you collect, I kind of want to know what it is. I know you can't post any pictures in the YouTube comments, but if you feel like it, I'm on Twitter at @PostToPostShow. Feel free to send me a tweet. If you private message me, I don't see it right away. There's a problem with notifications. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So you could private message me on Twitter, and I might not see it for 2 months as a message request. So the best thing to do is to not private message me and just tweet at me. That way, if I think it's cool, I can just retweet it and show other people or like it or whatever. So yeah, I kind of want to know what you collect, or see what you collect if you decide to send me a picture. That would be awesome. I think it's kind of maybe a fun little video series just for me personally. I don't think it's going to get a lot of views. It probably won't get any, to be honest. But it's fun for me. So if you did like this video and you are interested in some of the other things I collect, like lanyards, let me know and I can make another one of these. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. The best thing you can do to help me is subscribe down below. I'm really trying to grow this channel. Feel free to share this as well if you know anyone who collects movie stubs or movie tickets. If you are one of those people, hi, welcome to the club. I'm glad we're in it together. But yeah, just share this video around if you know anyone who collects things. Thanks, guys, for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Adios.